First of all, let's talk about the Nicki Minaj says Rock Nation owes her $200 million. $200 million. So in order to unravel why Rock Nation owes her $200 million, let's go ahead and start from the beginning. Let's just start from the beginning. Let's just start from the beginning and see why exactly Nicki Minaj feels a certain type of way. Let's go ahead and talk about this. All right. First of all, it all started with Megan Thee Stallion's cameraman lawsuit is to proceed. Judge allows claims to move forward. So if you're not aware, a judge rules that the harassment lawsuit against Megan Thee Stallion involving a hostile work environment can continue. So basically, it's a cameraman basically saying Nicki Minaj is wild. Nicki Minaj is going fucking crazy out here. So let's read what the article says. It says, a lawsuit filed against Megan Thee Stallion by her former cameraman, Emilio Garcia. Let me say, Emilio Garcia. What's up, Alex? What's going on, Alex? Will proceed after a federal judge ruled that Garcia's claims of sexual harassment in a hostile work environment are sufficient to continue with the litigations. So we got Emilio basically saying, look, she treated me like shit, bro. She treated me like shit, and I need my money, and I need it now. That was what he basically said. I want my money, and I need it now. That's basically what he's saying. The lawsuit filed in April of 2024 alleges that Megan engaged in inappropriate behavior, including sexual misconduct and fat shaming. Oh. Now, Megan, you can't do that, Megan. You can't do that, Megan. Megan, you can't do that, Megan. What's wrong with you, Megan? Said the lawsuit contends that this incident made Garcia, who is gay, ain't nothing wrong with that, who is gay, feel uncomfortable and triggered, contributing to a hostile work environment. Garcia's legal team argues that this experience, coupled with subsequent fat shaming comments and threats from Megan, created an unprofessional and intolerable atmosphere. Garcia further alleges that when he complained about the treatment, he faced retaliation, including reduced hours, pay cuts, and ultimately being fired. So Megan, like, why is you gay shaming this dude? Let the man be gay. And I don't blame him. I'll go after get my coins as well. Judge Gregory H. Woods determined that Garcia had plausibly claimed that the sexual encounter in the SUV was connected to his sexual orientation, allowing the aspect of the case to move forward. This is not an unreasonable inference to draw, Woods wrote. noting that Garcia's account on the encounter made a plausible case of discrimination. However, the judge dismissed Garcia's retaliation claims for lack of evidence at this stage. Megan's legal team has strongly denied allegations, claiming them false and suggesting that Garcia is attempting to extort money. Now, look, I'm going to tell y'all something. Look, they're just like, oh, buddy, I posted earlier. He got paid from a lawsuit from basically what you call it? Black. He saying black, basically calling him out because he's black. He won that lawsuit, got the check, went to the bank. The bank wouldn't even cash the check because they basically thought the check wasn't real. What's up, Miguel? They basically thought the check wasn't real. He filed a lawsuit against the bank. He filed the lawsuit against the bank, bro. He filed a lawsuit against the bank. What's up, Trey? And won that lawsuit. And he won that lawsuit. The story is so incredible, I might make a video out of it. I don't know. I might. What's up? What's going on, Tia? But let's continue with this Megan Thee Stallion. Story. Megan's legal team has strongly denied the allegations, claiming them false and suggesting that Garcia is attempting to extort money. This is an employment claim for money with no sexual harassment claim filed with the salacious accusations to attempt to embarrass her, Megan's attorney Alex Sparrow said, aka Rock Nation legal team. Rock Nation's legal team. Despite the partial dismissal of case, Garcia's attorney, Ron Zambrano, I said that right. Zambrano, I said that right. What's up, Maya? Remains optimistic about their proceedings. He stated that his team has gathered sufficient evidence through depositions to support their claims, and they are prepared to continue the fight in court. The case is set to proceed, and both parties will have the opportunity to present their arguments coming forward. So basically, Megan, you're going to have to pay this gay dude. You're going to have to pay him. Rock Nation trying to fight it. Rock Nation, you can't go against the LGBTQRSTVWXYZ. You can't go against them. You can't go against Rock Nation, Megan. Come on. So, with that being said, this story was spreaded like wildfire all over the internet. Everybody was talking about it. I was at work. I was going to post about it. I said, the story isn't that exciting. The story wasn't that exciting. But somebody did see that story. Nicki Minaj. And Nicki Minaj wasn't fucking happy about it. She said, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. Let me move this. Let me move this to the side so y'all can read this, bro. Let me unlock it. Cause this something serious. All these damn ads popping up. All right, let me move that. Hold on. Let me try to get it straight for y'all. All right, here we go. Let's do that. Let's do it like that. All right. 200 million says people who call him Hove will answer to God. Damn, Nicki. Damn, Nicki. Nicki Minaj is not playing. Let's see what Nicki Minaj actually had to say about this. Nicki Minaj called on Jay-Z to pay up during a rant on X, formerly Twitter, after weeks of shading the rapper and media mogul. On Tuesday, July 8th, Minaj continued her recent claims that Jay-Z owed her millions of dollars for stake in Tidal. So when Jay-Z came out with Tidal, he offered stakes and shares to artists so he can build up the whole Tidal to compete with Apple Music, Spotify, etc., etc. So obviously he made a deal with Nicki Minaj. Tidal obviously didn't prosper. He didn't make no good profit off of it. He sold Tidal. Boom, sold Tidal. But the people that made deals with Jay-Z didn't get their pay cut neither, nigga. They didn't get their pay cut, nigga. They didn't get their pay cut. So, upon launching the music platform in 2015, 15 artists, including Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, Rihanna, J. Cole, and Ye, were gifted 3% Tidal equity when it's worth $56 million. In 2021, Tidal was sold to the Jack Dorsey-owned Square for $302 million. Minaj and the other celebrity owners reportedly kept their stake after the sale. The rapper has said that she was offered $1 million for her share of the company, not the around $9 million that would come if the company were valued at the price of the Square sale. On X, Minaj allegedly and her monster collaborator now owes her an amount nearing the entire price of the sale. We've calculated about 100, 200 million so far. Jay-Z called me to settle this karmic debt. It's only collecting more interest, she wrote. So Nicki Minaj, just by reading this right here, she ain't wrong. She ain't wrong. If she got 3% of Tidal and they offered it to her after to buy whatever y'all that whoop, and she didn't want to sell it, now she wants to sell it. Now it all determines on what that paperwork says. She says $200 million. If it's worth that today. So by her saying that, if the paperwork said it, Jay-Z might be paying some money. Jay-Z might be paying some money. Minaj added that the rapper remains among her favorites. You still in my top 5 though. Let's get it, nigga. She continued. Minaj saying that her fans who call Jay-Z hoe must answer to God for the blasphemy. She put on Instagram, we've calculated 100, 200 million, blah, 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 blah. I already said that. It's only collecting more interest. You still in my top 5 though, blah, blah, blah. I just said that. And I just said that. She put this on Instagram. So she basically was on Instagram ranting. Like, if you wonder why Nicki Minaj is going viral and trending, this is it. This is it. Basically, she felt a certain type of way about the Megan Thee Stallion lawsuit with Garcia, and the judge basically was like, we're gonna keep on going forward. Then boom, Nicki Minaj like just snapped. She also said some stuff about Cardi B, which we're gonna talk about later. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's at the time of the month, but Nicki snapped. Nicki snapped all the day, and like I said, like the money, the money is gonna be money. All right. Nicki reposted Barb's who backed her. She also said that she used the money she claims is owed to her to send some of my barbs to college, pay their school fees and student loans, blah, 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 and charity. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. If she actually do that, man, come on now, Complex. If she actually do that, yeah, that'll be a big win, a big W, a big W. Nicki triad against Jay-Z's Roc Nation company continued on Thursday, which is today. No, not today. With insults aimed at Roc Nation artist Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know why they put Thursday. It's Wednesday. No, it's Tuesday. I'm tripping. Minaj's dig center around a sexual harassment lawsuit filed against her and H-Town rapper. So basically, that's just what I said. So that's what I said. So Nicki, if the paperwork is there, and if everything is cool and everything and blah 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 blah, Nicki got a good chance of winning, because just like I said before I even read that, Jay-Z gave shares to Tidal. Jay-Z sold Tidal. If they kept their stake in the shares, it's some money. It's some money in it, bro. So yeah, man. Shout out to Nicki Minaj, bro. Pink Friday 2, fire album. I must say. That's no. I ain't finna bump it, but I like it.